Welcome to episode 42 of Realty Talk with
Ellie
and Galen. I'd actually like to rewatch the clip that we have taping right now because this was just a mess to get this thing going. But we're here, 42. We are actually recording. And Ellie, what's a good word?
What's a good word?
Like, what's the good word? Like, how you doing?
Oh.
Like,
not moist.
go back under your black rock, black lake.
I don't know.
What's the population of Black Lake?
Not much.
Okay.
Mostly snowbirds.
Oh, really? Oh, like they spend half the year in Black Lake, half the year in like...
that's what we were when we first moved up here. We only came up in this summertime.
Oh, I think we talked about that in your podcast. A long time ago, though, episode 2. Right? Episode 2? No, 3? 4? Something like that?
I blacked out for that entire podcast.
So, Ellie, what's our topic for today?
My topic is common misconceptions in real estate.
Okay, hit us with it.
All right, so the top one that I would like to address now that I'm talking about it, I feel like I just did this, so maybe, well, you're going to get a rehash if I just did it. But one of the common things that I run into with, I'd say at least 50% of my buyers is thinking that I can only show you homes that I have listed. I can show you any home that's on the MLS. That's just how it works. It doesn't matter if it's listed with another agency, another agent, someone who doesn't like me. It doesn't matter. I can still show the home. Another common misconception that I think kind of comes, I have people who are working with like having their parents help them out as they're buying a home seem to have this conception that you have to have 20% down to buy a home. You don't. There are a lot of loans now that allow even as low as 3%, and there's actually a USDA direct loan, which is income based, and you have to have a pretty low income to qualify for it, but where you can go even as low as 0% down. So you have options. You don't need to have 20 grand saved up just to buy a home. Another misconception is that you don't need a realtor. You can just go on Zillow and Realtor.com. Yeah, you can find a home on Realtor and Zillow.com, but you're gonna still need help making negotiations, writing contracts. Like there's so much more than just finding a home. There's the entire process of actually purchasing the home, and that's really why I think we're here. Those are the top 3 that I can think of just rattling off. I think I had more, but
no, those are good. I think I posted this on Instagram the other day that like real estate agents or realtors, they're more than just like glorified door openers. So I think what people, and this is what I always look at in my business and the things I try to focus on every day, and I'm going to continue to kind of refine this and get better at it, is I really want to be doing activities every single day that move the needle forward for our company. So I don't really, and that could be from a brand standpoint, that could be business development, that could be financially. What I don't want to do, and that's why we have the structure that we have, is for me to do paperwork and do the closing process and things like that. Like, I'm very good at going out meeting with people. I'm very good at my knowledge of real estate. That's why Nicole is really good at her job. She saves me the time from doing that job so I can go do more of what I'm good at. Yeah. And in turn, I can now provide more work for something that she's very good at. And it's a very good partnership, and that's what the one thing I really like about the system. But again, it's the same thing. Like me going and like showing you a property, and this is stuff I've reworked. Like, should I even be going out and showing properties anymore? I don't think my value as an agent is showing the property. I can go to the property. Yes, can I have a little more firsthand account of looking at it? But I mean, how many times have I written up a contract while I'm in Florida? I think we did it once or twice this year that you showed. I think, was it this year or last year? I went away and I think I wrote 3 contracts while I was in Florida. Didn't show one of the properties. I think you showed one, I think my dad showed one, and I think it might have been Alan that showed one. Yeah. And literally I just told the clients, hey, you're gonna look at it, just let me know what you think. I'm good. Like, I can look. A lot of times I've either been in the home, and even if I haven't been in the home, you can know enough about market trends, what the buyer likes, days on market, activity level in regards to showings. Like, I do everything except I physically didn't go open up the door, show you the property, and that's it. My skill set is the knowledge of the market. My skill set is the strategy, the negotiations, honestly, the people skill of being able to talk to people, whether they get too emotionally high or too emotionally low. Yeah. I mean, a lot of that takes practice and reps and everything else. I mean, you're talking about 9 years, and how many conversations I've had in 9 years, I don't even want to count. I mean, thousands. And you're talking, you know, whatever the 10,000 hour rule is. I mean, if I've had 10,000 conversations in 10 years, which I would easily think I'm probably double that, I've gotten really good at having conversations with people about real estate. And this could be just running into someone at a restaurant or a bar or a party, or it could mean a client on the phone or a client at a house. But we do so much more. And this is what we always, I think we talked about this the other day about technology. Like technology, and I just did a post on this, like technology will replace aspects of real estate. I don't see it replacing the actual agent. They won't replace the human element. Now granted, yes, could someone argue, I never want to say never, I mean could
AI,
robots, AI
50 years from now.
But they talk about virtual reality. Like virtual reality will help, but people still want to go see the home unless you get to the point where you can physically in the room, even though we're sitting maybe at this chair and looking through whatever VR glasses, and all of a sudden like you can physically touch everything and feel it and smell it and feel the area and the vibes of the home. Until we're that involved, you won't get it. If it's just a matter of like viewing, they have it. They have that Matador cameras
and even if they get to that point, it's still not replacing the most important aspect of having a realtor. I mean, looking at the home is important, but a monkey could open the door for you, you know. A monkey's not gonna write the contracts for you.
I always talk about when people say like Zillow, great. Zillow's getting in the homes now. Amazon's getting in the homes. Like these companies are getting in the homes, which is fine. I'm adaptable enough that I'll adapt to anything.
Absolutely.
And if real estate somehow gets knocked away, why do you think I'm doing a million different things? I will have options. I will have avenues. I will have built enough of, where we have options. I'm not concerned about the future. I'm actually looking forward to it because I think whatever technology comes along, I embrace it in the sense that it helps you, usually for the better. I know people bitch about it, but at the end of the day, everybody adapts. People bitch about Facebook. Guess what? Everybody and their grandmother's on Facebook.
Change is scary. That's what it comes down to.
Exactly. So, it's going to be a packed house here today.
Yeah.
Are you getting on? I can't have that, so.
Is this gluten-free?
Oh, well.
It's a
are you on this now?
Cinnamon roll that I just
Are
found.
you crashing the party? Because the camera's on. She's already on.
Oh.
So we're going to, put your mic on. You can get on.
I'm so excited to eat this. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, I can't actually add a third person. Why can't I add a third person? There's got to be.
Is it plugged in?
There's got to be. Oh wait, we're gonna do this. Okay, Ellie, don't get crazy.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're on as a three-way call. So this is actually kind of two worlds colliding right now.
Hello.
We have our most ever guest of every podcast. Megan Whedon here has nothing to do with real estate, except she came in and brought Ellie gluten-free
Cinnamon bun. That's a
Cinnamon
big
buns.
deal.
It looks amazing.
cinnamon buns.
Look at that.
Cinnamon buns and
And it's squishy.
and we're just gonna stop talking about cinnamon buns.
It was
okay.
mad you didn't get one.
I don't want one. I've been tracking. We just talked about this. I'm like super healthy. I'm super. Well, I'm not. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I'm getting. Some friends support me. Thank you, Ellie. And some friends just raid on my parade.
Some friends know you better than others, I guess.
Yeah. Some friends care. Some friends care. Meg, how are you doing today? We just decided to drop by.
Yeah.
Did you text us?
I told Ellie to let me know where she was after work or when she got home or got to the office because I had a present for her.
Oh, okay. And here you are. And just try. So we're talking about technology. I'm just gonna finish my rant, then we can have you talk.
Okay.
That sounds great. So come up with a real estate topic.
Okay.
Because it's a real estate show.
Okay.
Okay. Never mind. Oh, I was gonna say no gluten. No, I really think technology will replace certain things. It'll replace it'll replace convenience. Things will be more convenient and things more aesthetically, meaning like cameras and drones and the Matador camera, we can see the inside of the house. All that stuff will be part of the real estate industry going forward. Real estate, this is what I always tell people, if real estate was as simple as buying and selling real estate and you didn't need, there's no human element, like it's not by the numbers. Like real estate, yes, numbers matter, but I've already had a lot of things happen this year where, yes, we've had an idea of what they wanted to get for a number, but guess what? Maybe job situation, health situation, marriage situation, just situation of feeling I don't want to move anymore, or certain things have happened, have adjusted the time period. So, or adjusted the money, and time has been more of a factor. So if it truly was just real estate like that, then great, you have it. Like you have the assessed value, you have the Zestimate from Zillow, whatever it is, there'd be a price tag, a literal tag on the front door that said this house is worth $200,000. Yes, builders have that because you're building a house, but at the end of the day, that's even open to negotiations. What you don't have from, in a real estate aspect is, and this is when I meet with clients about listings, like, why are you guys selling? Like, what do you need to do? What do you need to accomplish? That is going to give me a whole range of different strategies to talk to you, and that strategy could be more price related or price centric or more time centric, because that's really your XY axis. And by knowing all that and having an idea, someone knocked.
Is that enough?
You can come in. There she is. Next guest.
Yay!
Next guest. Do you want to talk?
Oh,
Do you want
yay.
to talk about real estate?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, swing over here, sister.
Here we go.
I'm gonna move this.
No, sit in that chair.
Okay.
Sit in that
Hold
chair.
up.
Roll it up.
That would be cool.
Do you know about real estate?
Not really.
Okay,
Why don't
so
you give her that one?
we're gonna give. Well, because this is gonna be one. I don't want to screw Jordan up.
Oh.
Alright, how do you put it on?
The headphone,
Oh, just put it on.
just like Walkman.
Oh, this is great.
You're
Okay.
30 though, right? So it's kind
Yeah,
of
I'm
old.
30.
So that's.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay, wait. We're all gonna do this again.
You're
Bear
30, so you're old.
Bear with
Yeah.
me. Bear with me. Okay, we're back in. We got 4 people now. Yeah, Meg's turning what? Do you want to say your age, Meg?
I will be 25 in exactly 30 days.
The silver year. I'll be 30. I'm pumped.
30 is a good year.
Yeah, we're pumped. 89s.
Oh, yeah.
89s. Ellie.
He thought I
Just-
was 22 the other day.
Ellie just said
Yeah,
26.
I got myself up.
26.
You positive?
27.
26.
Yeah, get out of here.
You
no,
weren't certain, so I wanted you to suffer a little bit.
No, so we're talking about real estate in the sense that real estate, if it really was worth that, you'd have a price tag. You'd have a number on the front door that said this is the price of the house. You don't have that. There's a lot of human element, and really, I don't think that part's going to be replaced because someone having the knowledge is a service-based industry. We don't own the product. We don't own the house. We don't own. If you're at the coffee shop, you go to Starbucks or whatever, Starbucks owns the coffee. They sell it to you at a price. That's why they put the price up there. We don't. What we're doing is facilitating 2 people that are trying to come to an agreement. So we work as we're basically the advisors or the consultants in that transaction.
Yeah,
so we're
I see
using
myself as a consultant, not a salesperson.
exactly. I hate, and I know I bugged you the other day about the way you had the title written, but I really hate how our industry considers us real estate salespeople
Not a
because
salesperson.
yeah, because
I've been one before. I'm not one now.
yeah, I'm like the worst I'm the world's worst salesperson because I never sell shit because I don't want to, I'm the worst fundraiser that there is because, sorry, that just will spaz out. I'm the worst fundraiser that there is because I hate asking for money, I hate asking for donations, I hate asking people to buy stuff, I hate inconveniencing people.
Yeah.
It's kind of like our marketing, I will put all of our information out and show our knowledge of stuff and try to prove to you that we know what we're doing, and then in turn we build up the trust level level that hey, these people know what they're doing, we want to use them, we kind of like their vibe and stuff, instead of saying look at me, I'm the greatest, use us.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't like
sales
that.
isn't inherently perceived as more manipulative, trying to change people's perceptions about something in a positive or negative light. Instead of doing that, we're just kind of trying to set the record straight for people and show them the facts and let them make a honest decision based on what we have explained to them and shown them.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, our 2 guests today. Meg, do we have a real estate topic? Introduce yourself because you've never been on Realty Talk.
Hello, Realty Talk fans. This is Megan Whedon. If you've not listened to the Galen Trombley show, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but you better jump on over and listen to my 18 episodes on over there. Talk about nothing. I am a local garbage lady. Some may consider me a salesperson, but I consider myself a garbage consultant as well.
Well done. Well done.
I sell cans and solve problems.
And you just hit your 1 year.
Yes, yesterday.
Okay.
1
And
year in garbage.
so how tell us how garbage relates to real estate. What's your overlapping besides that you put the can out in the front of the garage or in front of the driveway and people come pick it up?
I think it's the same as any industry. You're building relationships with people,
Boom.
Yeah, I like it.
and you're giving them your best professional opinion.
Do you find yourself a problem solver?
Yes.
Yeah.
Solve
I do
things
too.
and solve problems.
That's it.
That's the go-to. It's the elevator.
That's the pitch?
Yeah.
I like it. Okay. Is that anything else you want to touch on? You're just here for the cinnamon buns.
Just here for the buns.
Where's
Okay.
mine?
Huh?
Where's my cinnamon bun?
Oh.
These are special cinnamon
Oh.
Oh, you know what? You have to be on
Gluten-free.
time.
Huh?
You have to be on time.
Are
to
you
get one.
are you gluten intolerant?
buns. Sure.
No.
Is that the term? You can eat gluten.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find better stuff later.
Next time I'll bring real cinnamon buns.
You're real, it's fine.
They had gluten. Okay, Meg had gluten waffles the other day with eggs,
They were delicious.
peanut butter,
Peanut butter and eggs.
peanut butter. Yeah, peanut butter on the waffle with eggs on top. And what else did you have?
That's it. And bacon. Okay,
Peanut butter and bacon on the waffle?
bear with me here.
It's weird. It gets weird.
So,
That's like a bacon milkshake.
remember?
Like from Smooth Moves. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember that.
Maple bacon.
No,
Bacon
but
maple.
like, did you ever have like breakfast at your parents' house as a kid, and they made a shit ton of eggs? Can I swear on this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I already
Shit
did.
ton of eggs for all your friends from the sleepover, and so you have like over easy eggs, and then you put peanut butter on your toast, and you dunk it in the yolk anyway. Same thing, but it's on a waffle, and then bacon just makes everything better.
Facts.
It's good logic. Okay. Ashley, anything real estate related? Sales related?
Oh. Sales related or real estate related?
Yeah, this is a real estate
I don't
podcast.
really know
We'll
much
talk about
real
everything
estate,
else
so-
on your podcast, but this is real estate related.
Yeah, no,
so.
this is great. Like, I don't know, I like how you talk about, I like how you talk about it being consulting because it's like similar to a lot of things that I deal with, so like I want to hear all about it, so
About real estate?
yeah,
Do you listen to this podcast?
I'm going to.
Have you listened to any of Have you listened to any of the podcasts yet?
No.
Yeah, no
I said
support.
you just
I haven't
subscribed. It's only been, what, 6 days since you clicked subscribe? Oh no, I missed last week, so
Oh yeah, of course you subscribe.
14, 13
I was gonna say we've been going for a year now, almost a year.
Yeah.
Year. December we started filming from last year.
Alright, that's on my to-do list.
All right, perfect. You listen to every single one.
Every single one.
No, but so what do you think from a sales perspective? We'll probably jump on this more after, but what do you from a sales background? Like, what's your sales success? Like, what do you think contributes to that?
Oh, it's the same exact thing that you were just talking about. It's not being a salesperson.
Mhm.
So my title is a consultant.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. Like, I feel like for me, it's when I'm sitting down with somebody, it's caring about that person in front of me and how I can solve a problem that they have.
Mhm.
It's not about trying to, manipulate or trick them into purchasing something. It's what do I have that can help them. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. So a room full of consultants at this table.
I like it.
All right. I think that's it. What we're going to finish with, you know it, you probably don't know it. We always finish Realty Talk with an office quote. Meg, I know you're an office fan. Do you want us to kick it off first and you can think of one?
I have to. Guys, I wasn't prepared.
I'm never prepared. I don't even know what I'm going to say.
Yeah,
right
he
now.
always butchers his.
I butcher it
you
so
cannot
bad.
be worse than
I-
he does it.
I actually haven't even thought of my quote yet.
And he's never ever done one properly.
I
And he always
won't.
uses the
I'm
same
not. I'm not
first.
like a fact and quote type person. I'm not that
Well-
nitty gritty with details.
Well, just like a scene that's maybe kind of funny that you can talk about and
Okay.
like something that would come up that you'd be like, at least talk, because most people listening to this are not as crazy as Ellie. Ellie knows everything like to the exact word.
I fall asleep to The Office every night and have for the last 5 years.
It's-
I know everything.
It's probably like it's like an episode goes on when she's sleeping and just like it's ingrained
It's
in her
wired
head.
into my brain at this point. Yeah.
All right, GT.
Okay, so am I 1st? So again, I'm gonna butcher this, but this is the scene. We're talking about something with The Office, and Michael Scott goes, "We're all family, except Toby." And actually, Toby's divorced, so he doesn't have a real family at all.
He's
So
like he's not even a part of his own family.
See, okay, and Ellie always comes on and corrects what I butchered, but she at least knew the scene. So we all hate Toby. Don't be a Toby. Go ahead.
So the first thing that popped into my mind was when they were all trying to break the silent record, and Jim like holds up the sign that says we've been this silent now for 14 minutes or whatever, and then Kevin opens the candy bar, and everyone stares at him, and he goes, "Oh yeah."
I love that part. I think my most memorable office scene ever was also Kevin. He's one of my favorites. When he puts the tissue boxes on his feet at the wedding, and then he sticks his feet in the ice cooler at the end of the wedding.
He goes, "These dogs are barking."
Yeah.
That
I
is
don't remember any words from that. I just remember
that
his
that
feet.
I used that one because that's when he goes, So I got 6 numbers.
Yeah.
One more number, and I almost had a phone number
Yeah.
or something like that. But that's one of the greatest episodes. Like the wedding, Jim and
Yeah.
Pam's wedding was one of my favorites. Do you watch The Office?
I sometimes have it in the background.
Have you
So,
seen
most
The
recently-
Office all the way through?
No, not all the way through.
Good
But
lord.
the last episode that was playing
Okay.
is one of the early ones, and it was, okay, can you tell me who has a crush on Pam?
Jim.
Okay, so they got married?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
They have children.
Okay, you know what? It doesn't even matter. They got
Yeah.
married. They had 2 kids, Philip and Cece. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
Okay, so
We're just ruining shows.
the episode was when he had told her that he had a crush on her when he took her into the kitchen. Well, when they met in the kitchen, and then he was telling her that he had a crush on her, but it was
Long
like
time
a year
ago.
ago, so it doesn't even matter.
Yep.
That was the most recent scene that I've.
Did
The Booze Cruise episode.
Yes.
does Jim and Pam's relationship make you cry?
No, I
No?
think Jim's
Really?
kind of a jerk, actually.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Ellie, curb stomp him. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I liked them when they were in like the fun, flirty office
Yeah.
phase, but then once they actually got together, I didn't really like
It was
them
too
anymore.
real life, and he was
Yeah.
kind of a jerk, and I just stopped. Like, okay, Phyllis and
Bob Vance?
they are goals. They love each other, and they have
Hey.
sex in restaurants. so
Bob
that's
Vance,
pretty
Vance
hardcore.
Refrigeration. What line of work you in, Bob?
I love that.
That was actually last episode I watched.
Everyone has officially tuned out of this podcast by now.
That's all right. We don't do it for the listeners. We do it for Philip. Shout out Philip. I know you're listening to this. So I think that's it. We're gonna end there. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I
Okay.
want to go eat my.
That's episode 42 with Cinnamon Buns and Ellie, Ashley, and Meg.